Hello! Um, this is Shiloh. You know me probably from my previous little mermaid makeup tutorial thing. Today I am doing a Marvel themed makeup, and I was thinking, especially because it's kind of like a really popular, especially exciting season that came out, we would talk about Loki some. So in the Loki show, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it centers mostly around Loki. And if you've seen it, then you know kind of what goes on in there. But if you haven't, I highly recommend. So in honor of Loki and in honor of the mischievous Halloween season, I thought Loki would be a perfect makeup look to do for this month. So today we're going to start with kind of the idea of what we're going to go through, as I kind of did last time. We're going to go for kind of like a green and gold look. We are going to try to do some little horns on the side for Loki's, is it kind of like a helmet kind of thing that he wears? Kind of like that. And then afterwards, you'll kind of see the finished look if it's something that you're interested. That's really cool. Otherwise, yeah, let's do this. So, alright, so I got my little mirror. It's gonna make my face like really bright. Woo. So today we are going to start with clean face. I have washed my face already before this. My hair is a little wet because I did that, so that's why that's kind of like looking odd. So what I like to do is I usually like to take like a little pad, a little sponge, and get some rubbing alcohol. Just treat the acne spots, make sure that they've got some nice coverage, cleaning kind of thing going on here. So it's gonna rub around the chin, which is one of my bigger problem areas, from the corners of my nose and under it, kind of the forehead area here, and the eyes. So mostly like my T-zone is where I have the most issues, strangely enough. So yeah, now that that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm going to use Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is my favorite. It's just magical. I highly recommend. It's very expensive, so if you can't do it, pretty much any eyeshadow primer works. I've just usually always used Urban Decay. I've tried the NYX. It's really good. Also expensive. Less expensive than Urban Decay, but very good stuff. So we're going to take that. We're going to cover the eyelid. Well, we're going to put some on the eyelids. And here. And I know you can't really see it, but I just kind of put like enough here to kind of come in, and then we like rub it into the eye. Don't rub too hard, obviously, just kind of like a smooth, like kind of like you're just covering your eyelid with it. Pretty simple. And you're good to go. So, we're gonna bring back an old famous Fade into Hue. Oh wow, you really can't see that. There we go. Fade into Hue by ColourPop. We are going to bring in Bold Type, which is the green here. Oh, wrong way. Green here. We're going to do that on the outer corners. Take my brush. This is a Luxie brush. It's called Small Shader. It's number 245. Same one I used in last one, but in case you didn't see the last one, that's what this is for. So then we're going to brush it here in the corners, go towards the middle, and kind of get like a little pointy cat eye look up in the corner. Now I have hooded eyes, so I have to push all the way out to the corner so you can like really see it. Otherwise you can't really see it. So we're gonna do that. So my favorite season is Halloween. As a cosplayer, it's always been my favorite because it's like where I like to test cosplays. Type in the comments what your favorite holiday is. Perhaps if I see some cool comments, I might base some makeup looks off of those. That might be fun. There are plenty of different makeup looks for different holidays that are very cosplay based. Cool thing about cosplay, it can cover like so many things, just so many things all the time. It's really neat. You can cosplay in costume for just about anything if you really set your mind to it. It sounds very inspirational, but it's just true. So we're gonna doop-a-doop-a-doo. I like to kind of put in a bit of like layers, kind of like build that pigment. With ColourPop, the cool thing about ColourPop is you don't really have to build it too much. Especially if you prime your eyelids, it doesn't take that much eyeshadow to really get a cool pigment. Like this is obviously just, I guess, 2 layers. I did kind of put in some extra around the tops just to kind of make them brighter. I think I might actually do some extra here too. Just so yeah. Step 1, easy peasy pie. So then we're gonna go in for some gold. Now my personal favorite gold to use is with ColourPop's Sailor Moon palette. It's called Pretty Guardian. It's kind of got like a little, I don't know what they call it, like it kind of fades into different pictures and stuff. Big fan of Sailor Moon. We're going to use Full Moon. It's the shimmery gold. Shimmery gold. It's over there. We're going to take some of that and we're going to put that on the inner corner. Inner corner time. We're going to build up towards the green. So you kind of see it's kind of like cut from the middle up into here. So we're just going to do the same thing for the other side. And take it, and then we're going to build it out.
This recording is volume 5.
So I know as kids, probably our favorite Halloween activity was obviously like trick-or-treating because free candy, right? But are there any Halloween activities that you particularly like to do as a teenager slash adult slash someone who doesn't trick-or-treat anymore? Or do you still trick-or-treat? That'd be really cool. Like, do you have kind of like a supportive neighborhood that like trick-or-treats further on? Or perhaps you have kids who trick-or-treat and then you steal all their candy. Because, I mean, they're not gonna eat it all anyways, right? So, even this out a little bit. Kind of blend the corners a little bit. Once we kind of build it up for the corners, or the inner corners in, we kind of blend it out. Push this eye's corner out a little bit. I'm gonna do that. Oop. Thing about doing your eyeshadow first, you don't have to worry about messing up on our makeup if you need to use a makeup wipe and kind of just get the problem areas. So I already had a lot of powder spillage from the green falling onto my cheek here. I'm gonna do that. Kind of want to minimize it just a little bit. I think I would usually push the inner corners out a little bit more just on a normal makeup day, but because we are adding the horns, we don't want it to be too extra. So we're gonna kind of like lower the edges a little bit here. Clean up kind of some of the spillage here. It's okay if it's not 100% even. It will be worked with. That's kind of the cool thing about, like, obviously, like, working with it. And just take a little bit more primer potion since we kind of wiped some of it off. And get, like, these corners here on the top. Okay. Nice. So we've got like the base colors, right? And yeah, they cover well. Now we're gonna go for the eyeliner. I stand by my Stila Stay All Day eyeliner. It is in just a normal Stay All Day black. It's very nice. It does do what it says. It stays all day, so that's cool. We're just gonna do some basic lining. However you like to do your eyeliner, you should do it. I do this. I kind of go from the end and just line the base a bit. Kind of have an outline of where I want things to go. Towards the corner there. For a start, right? And then take the corner out. Raise it up a little bit and swoop in towards the inner corner. I said this in my last video, but I should say it again. I do tug on my eyes when I do my eyeliner. I've done it since I was really young. And it works for me, but I highly wouldn't recommend it because you are tugging on the skin around your eyes. So however you do your eyeliner, you should do that. not exactly how I do it in this situation. You know, everybody does their kind of like personal eyeliner routine differently. There's really not like a specific way that you have to do the eyeliner that I'm doing right now. It's just kind of like a normal, simple cat eye look. It will be embellished upon, so that's kind of like the idea is that we're just kind of going for like the simple basics right now. So basic colors, basic liner, we're just starting from the bottom here. So this is kind of like up to you, up to your personal preference, like how you want to work from the bottom up here. We will be getting more into specifics after we do like the basic stuff here. So and ta-da, voila. I'm going to be completely honest. I was not expecting it to be this simple and nice, but it was, and I am not gonna argue with that. Yeah. Just like that. Just double checking to make sure it's even. I scrutinize my eyeliner quite a bit. That's just me. There we go. Easy peasy. Now. No. So we've got the basic liner. We've got the basic shadow, which is already a pretty cool look on its own. Now this would be probably just good for an everyday wear, but we're doing cosplay, so we're gonna go extra. So next we are going to go for the horns. I would normally aim for getting like a yellow or gold liquid liner.
Good old rain.
But I do not have any. So I'm going to use white and go over it with some shadow. And we're going to go from there. So white is a good base because you can put shadow on top of it and it'll be fine. So we're going to take the white. We're going to go from the inner corner. Oh wow, you cannot see that. That is okay. So I put some horn, like a, oh, you can kind of see it from this angle. Kind of like a horn shape from the edge out like that. I'm gonna do the same thing from the other side now. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to adjust these, but basically I've put some white liner around. Oh, the light kind of catches it a little bit. So yeah, kind of around the sides there. Okay, so I shortened it a little bit just to kind of like make the curves a little bit more pronounced. Okay, so you can't really see it right now. That's okay. That is okay. We are going to let the white dry a little bit while I prep for adding. So I take this, I have this slanted brow brush, perfect for what we're about to do. We're going to take Gather Round Sisters. You might recognize this from a previous makeup tutorial. And I'm going to use Brew Potion, and it's like this gold sparkle. We're gonna pack it on to the voila. Now we do it to the other side. And thus we've got some glittery horns to add to our little look here. Now we're not done, actually. So now we've got our little circle horns bits. We're gonna go back to the fade and hue, and we're going to use hot, which is just above this. Oh, wrong way. Can I please? This over here. We're gonna take the slanty brush, and we are going to put some of that up in where the horns are, kind of fill in the space. Fill that in. And then now we add the lashes. Now I use I'll just use one of my newer boxes to show you, but they're Kiss in the shape So Wispy in the shape of Pompadour. I'm going to use one of my other pairs here that aren't in the box, but take them. And I'm going to put them on like these because they're smaller at the corners and kind of like more full bodied on the outside, so it kind of gives you that kind of like winged out look. The glue that I use is Duo Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive. I like to do it with the kind that has a little like, or you like brush it on. That way you can kind of like mediate how much is coming out onto your lash. And then you kind of like let it breathe, blow on it a little bit just to make sure it gets like tacky. Usually I think the recommended is like 30 seconds to a minute. Just like letting it breathe. You kind of set it on top of your lash and then adjust the rest. I like to make sure that the corners go with the corner of my eye. So they're kind of sitting there. And also I like to make sure that it's sitting so it's pointing, like sitting up. So that way the lashes just naturally sit up and I don't have to curl them. So that's number one done. Now we go for the other one. The biggest thing about this is this is a pretty simple look. There are added bits that I'm going to add at the end here, but the nice thing is like this is a very simplistic look, but you can always do your own spin to this. This is not just cut and dry. The best thing about cosplay makeup is putting your own spin to it and putting your own personality to this. It's your cosplay. It is your look. You do it how you think looks good on you. So what looks good on me might not be the best for other people, but you can still do it inspired off of other looks.
Hay días que uno piensa, no sabes cuál es el sitio, no sabes cuál es el sitio en el mundo, no sabes cuál es el sitio con amigos, no sabes cómo, no sé, o sea, siente cómodo en tu propia piel, pero
Voila! Lash is done. We're looking fine. We're looking fierce. Feeling good. Feeling sassy. Still got some eyeshadow droppage under my eyes here. I'm just gonna clean that up a little bit. Yeah. So now that we have like the greens and the golds, what I like to do next is I like to take some glitter, because I don't think you can ever have too much glitter. I'm going to use from the Fade into Hue. There's this yellow glitter called Lucky Charm. And it's one of my favorites. I'm going to put that towards the gold bits on my eyes. I like to put it on after I put the lashes, because that way I don't have to worry about the lashes starting to try to fall off because there was a glitter where the glue was, because I've had that happen before. It's not a fun experience. So we're going to do a boop, boop, boop. Just kind of pack it on where the gold is. Add in a shiny, sparkly gold to your already gold. Make it look like you are made of the bling you deserve to have. You are the god of mischief, and as we all know, gods have riches.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
So now we have that. And I have from ColourPop also, it's called Nook Ink. Who doesn't love some good old Animal Crossing? They have CEO, which is this shiny green glitter. We're gonna put that up by the under our shimmery gold look here in the green. And now you are glowing and glittering like the god or goddess that you deserve to be. Alrighty, so now, ooh. I thought I got a bit of glitter in my eye. Now we will move on to face. Face is very basic. You're going to just use your concealer, foundation, etc. to do the base, and then we will move on from there. So, alrighty, so to go wet my sponge, but now what we are going to do is we are going to prime the face. I use e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. What I usually do is I squirt some like this, and like this, rub it in, rub it in. Oops. Get under the eyes, on the cheek, on the chin. Around the nose. A little bit on the forehead. Okay, so after that, we are going to put on some concealer. I use e.l.f. 16 Hours Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the problem spots. your blending sponge. Dab it out. Blend, blend, blend. I will do under my eyes, but I like to do my foundation first before I put it under my eyes. Just because I sometimes think that the way I aggressively dab my foundation makes it harder for the concealer to blend under my eyes, but you literally could do it either way. It's just my personal preference. My foundation right now is experimental. It's called Woke Up Like This. It's from like that Instagram like total face match or whatever. And it's supposed to match your face really well. This was an interesting experiment. I wouldn't 100% go with it. I don't say it's like perfect, but also I don't know my skin tone super well, so I feel like maybe if I worked at it a little bit better, I might be able to find a perfect one. The foundation itself is okay. It's just, it's got its ups and downs. It's a lot better than some foundations I've used though. It's Il Macage. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna pump us one squirt. Nice thing about it is you only need like one pump.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a dry land, the left is in a lost end.
And then we're gonna blend it out. Nice thing about the foundation is it's a pretty easy blend. Then I dab some concealer. I hide those eye bags and our past mistakes, because why not?
My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer.
I almost look like a normal human being now, wow. Except I look extremely pale, so a little bit less than normal. But that's okay, that is okay, we'll get there. So next is the normal, we're going for the blush look. I'm going for a lower tone for the lower jaw bits. I'm using ColourPop Kiss and Tell. This is a good enough blush on its own, but I like to go for extra pretty pink for the top bits. So this is just kind of like the lower bits for my cheek. Blend, blend, blend. Add a little on the chin. Add a little bit of color on the chin there. And then for the top bits, we're gonna use my type. I'm just gonna use a regular like blush brush for this. go across the nose, across the cheeks. Make sure you look extra flushed because that's what's in style these days. Alright, so kind of got the basic face stuff down. I like using this highlighter. It's called Mutant, which is perfect for Loki. We're gonna take some of that, and I like using a fan brush for my highlighter. It's a fan brush. I'm gonna brush it across. I'm gonna go up. And the cool thing about this is it's got a bit of a gold glow, and because we are the gods and goddesses and in-betweens deities that we are, I'm going to enjoy that golden shimmer. And a little bit down the nose. Top of the lip. Alrighty, so now we shimmer and shine. Perfect. Okay, and after that, we go for the lip, or actually we're gonna do the brows real quick, just get them over with. So the brows, I use Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. Bloop. Very simple brow. Nothing big here. Just follow around your brow line. Kind of pronounce them a little bit. Alrighty. Now, I like using NYX for my black lipstick. We're gonna have some black lipstick because this is Loki. So we're gonna line with our black lip liner. Take the like a liner, so it's NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. So we got the black. And we're gonna let it dry. So hold on a minute while I let it dry. Alrighty, so we've let it dry a bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of that gold glitter that we used for this little horn. We're gonna swoosh our finger in it, and we're gonna dab across the lips. And yeah, we might add a little bit. We'll take some of that slanted brush. If I can find the slanted brush. Oops. There it is. We're gonna take some of that shimmery green that we used for our eye in the hot color. We're gonna put some under our eye here. And then, give me a second. The final look, I just added a little crowns because I thought it would be silly. But yeah. So yeah, this is the final look. We've got low-key inspired makeup. I got the green for the eyes, little horns, the golden shimmers, the gold and the black lipstick, and yeah. Let me know if you liked it. Put a comment down below. Like, follow the Missouri River Regional Library if you'd like to see more like this. Let me know if you have any suggestions of things you'd like to see, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!